Okay lads, we're on the second day now of the junior defence, and I'm going to show you the rig safe, another safe rig. Basically, you've all been on the internet, on Gold Carp Coaching's website, yeah? Dom, you were in here last year, Jack, you were in here last year. I told you to go on the website and go through the safety clip and have a look how the safety clip works, yeah? Now I've come down and I've let you use the safety clip and I've checked it, and you've both been told how to do it exactly properly and everything else, so you're happy with what you've been shown up to now.
Yeah.
Right, what I'm going to do now is, like this year I've been fishing more prolific waters that haven't got snags, and basically I'm losing the lead all the time, and you know, you do need the lead to fall off, but there's another rig that you can use that's 100% safe and the lead stays on your line. Right, it doesn't clip off, but it's 100% safe, right? And I found these little belters. They're the Fox Carp safety sleeves. Clever little bit of kit this, I quite like it. But this is how it works. I'm going to be using tubing, this is my tubing rig, right? Now, basically, I like using the ESP tubing because it's very supple and it sinks. Right, that's why I like using that. Right, now just to do tubing, basically what I do, I get the monofilament and I pull it through my fingers like this. Give it a little pull, make sure there's no kinks in it. Yeah. Then I get the scissors and I'll just cut it on an angle like that. Yeah. Like so. So it's on an angle. And then sometimes it kinks a little bit there at the end when you cut it, so just give it a little like at the end. And all you do is get your tubing, right, put it down here. Wait a minute, get it in the tubing. That in your tubing. And just pull the tubing straight. Now when you're threading line through tubing, right, don't try and bash it down. Little short, quick movements, that's all you need, little short ones. Quick, quick, quick. Don't wet it, because that just makes it worse to get through. Just little short, quick movements. And eventually, it will come through the end. Right? I've done it with a little bit, just to show you how to demonstrate that, right? I've done a Blue Peter here. Here's the one that I prepared earlier. Ha. I don't think you'd remember Blue Peter, will you? I think you're a bit too young. You always have one that's prepared here. So here's the one that I prepared earlier for you. Yeah, straightforward. Right? Next that goes on is one of these little plastic rings. Can you see that? Yeah? See how wide it is and how broad it is? Yeah? See that, Mick? That's going to go for your monofilament if you get a crack off or you lose the lead or you lose your terminal rig. Put that onto your line. Put it over the tubing. Like so. Then you get one of these sleeves. Here's the carp safety sleeve. Yeah? And I find that the ESP tubing and this sleeve works the best together. It fits right in and it stays nice and tight and snug. Like I say, these coaching sessions, they're not marketing exercises. They're exercises to make you aware of fish safety. Right, how I get this in then, I get my crochet needle, I push this into the Fox sleeve, like so. Then I pull the line, I pull the tubing down to this crochet needle. And I just push the crochet needle up the tubing like that. Yeah, can you see the way the tubing's going, the crochet needle? Yeah? Just push that on there like that. Bend it over a little bit. Put a bit of juice on it. And then just push the sleeve up it like that, up the crochet needle. You see it's going on nice and thick? Yeah? And it goes in nice. Pull the needle out. And now where I've just been messing around with all that, I'll pull that through. Can you see how kinked it is? You're not bothered about that now because that's going to get cut. Yeah? Cut that off. There we go. Right, now it's important, very important, that you use the correct swivels with these clips. Any clip you get, they supply you with a swivel, you use that one. Don't go off trying to use any others. And with these Fox sleeves, it's imperative and absolutely important that you use the swivel that they supply for with you, right? Because if you don't, it doesn't work. It doesn't grip into the rubber sleeve. So it's important you use the Fox swivel with the Fox sleeve. Don't be messing around with the ESP swivels that you get with your safety clips, right? You do swivel for the clip, for the rubber sleeve, because there's many field testers that have gone out there and tested these rubber sleeves and put the right swivel with the right sleeve, right? Then it's the Palomar knot. You know the Palomar knot, you go through once, you go through twice. You must have seen this from the video, I've shown you this to do before, Jack. Dom, wrap it round, pull it back through the loop. Now my swivel's got a hook length on it, put that through. So, see that, Dom?
Yeah.
The Palomar knot, I'm going to be emailing you, or, you know, sending you a thread that demonstrates it, the Palomar knot. And it's done, in a film, electronically. It's on my Facebook page. Yeah. And I'll be sharing that with you to show you the Palomar knot. Just pull it down. Give it a good tug. Don't forget, doesn't matter, doesn't have to be neat, this needs to have a tail. Cut the tail. Pull this back down again. And the swivel goes in the rubber. You just pull the rubber over the swivel. Can you see that? Yeah? Then the plastic ball bead that we've just put on previously, that just whizzes down there like that. Goes over the tubing. And it fits lovely and snug on there. Yeah? Then I get me lead. But what I do is, do you know these tail rubbers that you get on the safety clips?
Yeah.
You've got like a little snap release clip here on the plastic O-ring, yeah? I just put one of them in there. I put a plastic sleeve on that. Just so that can't be caught up at all. Just push that onto there like that. It is a bit fiddly. Get your lead. See, it can be fiddly. Get the swivel of your lead. Spin it round. Pull that little rubber sleeve back down the clip. And there's no way that clip is getting released at all. That lead now is safely 100% secure. It's not going to come off from the cast or anything. Yeah? So, thing to remember, when you're using tubing, you don't need a big length for tubing. 12 inches, 10 inches, all you've got to remember is that hook length has got to be shorter than the tubing. So if that hook length is 8 inches, that only needs to be 10 inches. Yeah? Yep. Try and leave about 2 inches above the hook length. That's all you need. Now you think, like, there's the rig. Why is that safe, Joe? Right, simple. Rig gets caught up. Basically, let me just cut this monofilament behind here now, as if it's had a snap off. That get caught up in a snag, or you crack off, or whatever, or your fish is trailing that lead now, yeah, and it trails the lead, and it's just a simple, comes off, pulls off, yeah, or even still, if it's like that, it pulls off the rubber.
Yep.
And it comes out. Yeah. The swivel can stay in position in that rubber as the water gets, because the rubber's it's all hot now, the rubber's all soft, so the swivels fell out of it. When it's in the pond, right, the rubber will shrink down the swivel. And basically, you're relying on the lead then to come off the rubber. You've seen the swivel pull away from the rubber, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's because the rubber's hot,
Yeah.
yeah? But this is what happens. It just pulls off like that.
Yeah.
So the lead
Slides off the line.
slides off the line and goes off elsewhere. Is that all clear to you? How simple was that?
Yeah.
Very simple. So now, when you're fishing somewhere like Newpool, and you're fishing open water and there's not many snags around, why do you need a drop-off lead? You don't need one. So now you can come down here, this is prolific water. OIS hasn't paid us off this weekend, but if you're on a prolific water, why do you want to carry 10 leads? And you know for a fact in a day session you can lose 10 leads. It's not necessary, safety rigs, to just dump 10 leads. Do you understand what I mean? If you can use a rig like this that can be pulled away from the hook length and fall down the line safe, crack on, lads. You don't have to use safety clips all the time. I use them, fishing Little Sandy Way. I'm having 9 tension a night and 7 carp in 48 hours. How many leads is that? That's 16 leads that are going to fall out the clip. Now that, to me, that's bad angling. Why do you want to lose 17 leads? Don't need to now, just use that leg.
Yeah.
So the name of that is the Fox Carp Safety Sleeves. Yeah?
Yep.
Fantastic. And I'm telling you now, they're 100% genuine and 100% safe. Yeah? And you can use them in cooperation with tubing, where lead core's banned on lakes. Yeah? So you're happy with all that?
Yep.
Right, what I'm going to do now is, I want you to go away, tie one up for me, come back and show me it.
Yep.
Sound. And then you've got another question and answer. I can see you've all got your ESP caps on. How come you've got your ESP caps? What was that for?
Extreme superior performance.
Extreme superior performance. On what session?
That was the Q&A question on fins.
Fins and fish identification. You've all got 19 out of 20. All of yous. But you've never got the trick question, did you?
No.
Not even Mick never got the trick question, did you, Mick?
I got half.
You got a half, didn't
So
you?
did I, actually.
Yeah. So at least you all know. I put the little trick question. You got the most important questions, but you've got them. You've aced them. You told me what them fins was. That's why you've got your caps. All right. So go away now. Go and do your safety rigs. Demonstrate them to me. Show me them. This new safety rig I've showed you, and there might be another little treat in for you. Okay. Crack on.